Hey Libra, this is your 5-minute forecast for 2023. Now, it's a lot to squeeze into 5 minutes. So I'm going to do my best. Now, the main thing that is really playing out in 2023 is everything to do with other people in terms of relationships, in terms of your projections, in terms of everything that is not you is coming up as a huge projection screen for you to learn about yourself in 2023 like no other year. Now, in 2017 and 2018, like started in 2017, then from 2018, Chiron was firmly in the sign of Aries, and it's been there ever since. Now, Chiron brings up our intimate kind of pains, our childhood woundings, those things that we struggle to get rid of, and that we suffer from. And it's really, really hard for us to get to the bottom of it. And Chiron has been in this very intimate part of your projections and relationships for, well, since 2018. So it's been 4 years now. It's in its 5th year, and it will still be here for another couple of years. Now, Chiron really shows us what's left to heal and what we need to learn to be vulnerable to. Now, in this year, from the 2nd of February right the way to the 5th of April, there are a series of connections with Chiron that are going to speed up the healing process and give you an opportunity. Now, it is also the house of relationships. So it could actually spark healing relationships or healing within an existing relationship, which I think would be a really quite magical outcome. So the key dates for you to know and notice: February, actually, I'm going to say February, from the February the 20th, things are going to start to get intense because we've got the new moon in Pisces, which is deeply romantic, and Venus going into Aries, your sign. Your opposite sign, your sign of relationships. So that's going to almost bring up a passion at work, or a passion coming from your day-to-day, what's going on a day-to-day level. And then on the 22nd, the moon and Jupiter and Chiron are in a conjunction in your 7th house, which could really open up any old wounds, but in a way that makes you really quite vulnerable and open to really wholehearted sharing. And then through the 2nd through to the 3rd of March, we've got Venus connecting with Jupiter, as well as connecting to Chiron in a way that's really transforming and full of forgiveness. So if you've got any old luggage or baggage in terms of old hurts with old lovers that you need to get over, I really see that there's a moment to reconcile or forgive and move on from. And then Jupiter in a conjunction with Chiron on the 12th of March is a really, really big influence. Now, if you're already feeling quite healed and very, very open to a transforming relationship, then this time that I've already mentioned could be times when you're getting more intimate with somebody, when you're getting closer to somebody, when somebody special comes into the world. And it could also be that you meet somebody who is a bit like a master to you, somebody who knows their emotions, who has mastered a lot of this upset and got over it and got through it. And it almost like, somebody is there to teach you and guide you through the process. And you know what they say about teachers and students. Anyway, moving on. You've also got Jupiter going through your 7th house up until the 16th of May. Now, during that time as well, Jupiter is bringing more luck, more love, more obvious opportunities for you to connect to really, really special people. And thereafter, Jupiter's going into the 8th house, which is about bringing riches and money and wealth, and also lots of opportunities to move from one phase of life to another. It's a time of really transitioning from where you were 2 years ago to where you are now. Now, whilst this is also going on, you've got Pluto going into your 5th house. Now, that's really actually quite beneficial. It's showing you how to get very, very creative, how to give birth to your creations, and how to get very serious about them. Just need to make sure that they don't take up too much of your time, because it really could become a almost imprisoning hobby. It could be so passionate and so involved that it really, almost takes you off somewhere else. You've also got Saturn going into the 6th house of work and health and day-to-day running of things. So I do see that whilst there's an opening in your relationships, there's also an intensity in working harder and creating more. So be kind to yourself, Libra. Really be kind to yourself. I hope this has been helpful. If you want any more, then just drop me a line. It's louisatannermunson@gmail.com. You can also go to www.feelgoodastrology.com/store and book an appointment. Anyway, lots of love. Enjoy 2023 and all of its gifts. Bye for now.